It's a fair piece. Let's talk to Douglas Holtz-Eakin, American Action Forum president, former CBO director, and Marc Sumerlin, Evenflow macro managing partner, former deputy at the White House NEC. Gentlemen, welcome. Just have some fun with this, you know? I mean, soccer sells. Soccer's good for growth, Doug, you know? There's a big story in the paper today that contributed, I don't know, $20 billion. I know that's not that much, but it's not bad.
Oh, no, that's good. I mean, this is a tremendous thing, Larry. And, you know, we're going to get the second quarter GDP data at the end of the month, and we can look in there and sort of see where it shows up. It surprised me. It didn't really show up in the employment numbers. I thought we'd see more leisure and hospitality jobs. I thought we'd see some temporary jobs. But we'll find it in the GDP data. But honestly, you know what I think's more important than that, Larry? All those people who came and spent that money saw the United States. They didn't see the stereotypes. They didn't see the cynical descriptions. They got to see the U.S. and they loved it. That was a really good thing.
They did love it. You're right. They loved America. They liked the American people. You're 100% right. I mean, it's very, very, very important point. Now, Marc Sumerlin, I don't know when the last time you were in Britain. They got themselves a new prime minister, and this guy Andy Burnham, left-winger. Socialist. He's running against Margaret Thatcher. I mean, she's not around anymore. I mean, you can commune with her on the weekends, but she's not around anymore. But he's attacking privatization. He thinks companies should not be private. He doesn't want to cut taxes or spend. I mean, what is it about Britain? What, they can't get anything right?
Well, they have had a lot of leaders recently. I do want to say one thing build on Doug's point. I think the economic impact is to come on the World Cup, because all those people that came over to the U.S. and had a great time and were surprised, they're back telling everyone in Europe, including the U.K. right now, hey, the U.S. isn't what you see on your television. You got to get over there. It's a great time.
I like that.
So we're going to get a bigger impact down the road. That's my prediction. Yeah. So on Burnham, I mean, so he's got some bad ideas. Wealth tax. We saw J.P. Morgan has a $4 billion headquarters going in there. They've said they might reconsider that if that's going in. And so the good thing is that the bond market already sold off on him, and he's had to kind of reel himself in. And he made one good pick. His finance minister, John Healey, was the defense minister a month ago, and he resigned because the last administration wasn't meeting their security needs. And so he was forced into appointing one reasonable person, and the bond market is reacting to him. So I don't know, maybe he'll figure it out, maybe he won't. We'll have to watch out. We'll have to look.
I don't know. I thought Margaret Thatcher was a very good prime minister. But she hasn't been prime minister now for, what, 35 years? This guy's running against her. The younger generation doesn't even remember who she is. I mean, it's just as goofy as the socialists over here on this side of the pond.
Yeah, I mean, Margaret Thatcher is one of the historical greats.
Yeah, Douglas,
by any measure. Yeah.
Wait, how dumb is it? I'm running against Margaret Thatcher. You know what I mean? And so of course, you got Democrats running against Ronald Reagan. I mean, it's just too weird.
Right.
You know what? Well, Thatcher, she privatized. She put the unions back in their place. She did cut spending. She did cut taxes, okay? And they had a great run in the 1980s because they had a real bad run for like the 20 or 30 years before that, okay? And you know what? Reagan, Thatcher, we even talked about Pope John Paul II, covert operations against the Soviet Union, Doug. That's part of the story. I got to get out. I'm babbling on, but I think it's very important. These were great people, and they should not be attacked right now by two-bit politicians. Thank you, Douglas. Thank you, Marc Sumerlin. I'm Kudlow. We'll be right back.